How much money did you waste last month? Not just spend, waste. Money that went somewhere and gave you nothing back. If you're like most people, the answer might be more than you'd like to admit. The truth is, we're all guilty of throwing away hard-earned cash on things that seemed important in the moment, but turned out to be completely pointless. And if you're watching this, you probably want to stop doing that. So stick around as we go through 15 things that are a complete waste of your money. And I'm willing to bet you're buying at least 7 of these right now. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on more videos about saving money and building actual wealth. Let's start with the first one, premium coffee. Now, I'm not saying you can't enjoy a good cup of coffee. What I'm saying is that spending $5, $6, sometimes $7 on a single coffee drink multiple times a week is one of the fastest ways to burn through your money without getting anything lasting in return. The average person who buys premium coffee just 3 times a week is spending over $900 a year on coffee alone. That's not a small number. If you invested that money instead, it would grow significantly over time. But instead, it's gone in a few sips. The coffee tastes good, absolutely, but the satisfaction lasts maybe an hour. The financial regret lasts much longer. Number 2, impulse purchases from social media. You're scrolling through your feed, an ad catches your eye, and suddenly you're buying something you didn't even know existed 3 minutes ago. These purchases are designed to be easy. The one-click checkout, the free shipping, the sense of urgency created by limited-time offers, it all works perfectly to separate you from your money. Most of these impulse buys end up in a drawer or closet, unused and forgotten. The problem is that each individual purchase seems small, $20 here, $30 there, but they add up shockingly fast. People who don't track their impulse spending often discover they're spending hundreds of dollars every month on things they didn't plan to buy. That's money that could go toward your actual goals and priorities. Third on our list, gym memberships you don't use. This one hits close to home for a lot of people. You join the gym in January with the best intentions. You're going to go every single day. You're going to transform your body. You're going to be one of those people. But by February, life gets busy. You skip a few days, and suddenly it's March, and you haven't been in weeks. Yet that monthly charge keeps coming out of your account like clockwork. The gym is betting on exactly this behavior. They make most of their money from people who pay monthly but never show up. If you're not actually using your membership, you're literally throwing money away every single month. And the worst part is, you could get fit for free with body weight exercises and running outside. Number 4, subscription services you forgot you have. 1 streaming service, 2, 3, 4, 5. A music subscription, a cloud storage subscription, a productivity app subscription, a meal planning subscription. Before you know it, you've got 10 different subscriptions running, each one costing anywhere from $5 to $20 a month. Most people never sit down and actually calculate how much they're spending on subscriptions. But when you add them all up, it's often over $100 a month. Many of these are things you signed up for once, used a few times, and then completely forgot about. But they keep charging you month after month. You need to audit your subscriptions immediately and cancel anything you're not actively using every single week. 5th, fast fashion that falls apart. You see an outfit you love, the price is surprisingly low, so you buy it. Wearing it a few times, it starts falling apart. A seam comes loose, the fabric pills, the color fades. You end up throwing it away after just a handful of wears. The economics of fast fashion are terrible for your personal finances. You're buying low-quality items that don't last, so you have to replace them constantly. A single high-quality piece of clothing that you wear for years is almost always a better financial decision than buying 10 cheap pieces that fall apart in months. When you calculate cost per wear, the cheap clothes end up being far more expensive. 6th on the list, energy drinks and sugary beverages. These are basically premium coffee's evil cousin. A $4 energy drink gives you a temporary boost and a sugar crash, and then it's gone. Just like premium coffee, if you're consuming these regularly, you're spending hundreds of dollars a year on something that provides no lasting value. A bottle of water costs pennies. You could make your own tea or coffee at home for a fraction of the cost. Yet people spend thousands of dollars a year on bottled drinks when water is freely available from the tap. This is one of the easiest places to cut spending, and the savings are genuinely shocking when you add them up. Number 7, gadgets and tech you never use. Every time a new gadget comes out, there's hype. A smart kitchen device that promises to revolutionize cooking. a fitness tracker that'll finally make you exercise, a tablet that you'll definitely read on. You buy it, use it for a few weeks at most, and then it ends up in a drawer. The technology industry is very good at making us feel like we need things we don't actually need. Gadgets that cost 50, 100, sometimes several $100s end up being completely unused. If you're thinking about buying a new gadget, be honest with yourself. Will you actually use this regularly, or will it be forgotten in 3 months? 8. Convenience foods and pre-made meals. Buying pre-prepared meals, pre-cut vegetables, and convenience foods costs you significantly more than buying raw ingredients and preparing them yourself. Yes, it's more convenient, but convenience has a price, and that price is often huge. A family that replaces home-cooked meals with convenience foods can easily spend 2 to 3 times more on groceries while eating less healthy food. If you've got the time to cook, doing it yourself is one of the most direct ways to save money. This isn't just about cutting costs either. Home-cooked food is typically healthier and tastes better. 9th on our list, lottery tickets and gambling. The odds are so incredibly bad that mathematically, buying lottery tickets is one of the worst financial decisions you can make. You're essentially paying to lose money. The lottery is a tax on people who are bad at math, and yet millions of people spend billions of dollars a year on it. The money you spend on lottery tickets would grow exponentially if invested instead. Gambling in general falls into this category. The house always has an edge, and statistically, you will lose money. If you're spending any amount of money on gambling or lottery tickets regularly, you need to stop immediately. 10th, extended warranties on electronics. When you buy an electronic device, the store offers you an extended warranty. They're betting that most people who buy them won't actually use them, and they're usually right. The cost of the warranty often comes close to the cost of just replacing the item outright if something goes wrong. Most electronics either fail within the manufacturer's warranty period, or they last for years without issues. The extended warranty is pure profit for the retailer. It's a waste of money for you. Skip it. Number 11. Brand name items when generics are available. There's often no functional difference between brand name products and generic versions. They're frequently made in the same factories. The only difference is the label and the marketing budget. Yet people pay significant premiums for brand names. Whether it's groceries, medications, household cleaners, or other products, going generic can save you 20, 30, sometimes 50% or more. Over time, this adds up to thousands of dollars in savings for doing literally nothing different. 12th, unused clothing and shoes. Most people wear about 20% of the clothes in their closet 80% of the time. That means the majority of what's hanging in your closet is just taking up space. You bought it on impulse. It didn't fit right, it didn't match your style, or your taste changed. Now it just sits there as a reminder of money wasted. If you're not wearing something regularly, you shouldn't buy it. Before you purchase new clothes, think about whether you already have things that could serve the same purpose. Buying less, but buying better is the way forward. Number 13. Eating out and delivery food frequently. Cooking a meal at home costs a fraction of what eating the same meal at a restaurant costs. The markup on restaurant food is enormous. Plus, when you add in delivery fees, tips, and service charges, the cost gets even more ridiculous. A meal that costs $5 to make at home might cost $25 delivered to you. If you're eating out or ordering delivery even 5 times a week, you could be spending $500 to $1,000 more per month than you need to. That's $6,000 to $12,000 a year. That's enormous. 14th, magazine and newspaper subscriptions. With all the free content available online, paying for magazines and newspapers is increasingly unnecessary. Even if you love reading, you can find most of what you're looking for free on websites, blogs, and apps. The few subscriptions that might be worth paying for are rare. Most people subscribe and never read what they pay for. This is similar to gym memberships and streaming services. You're paying for something you're not using. Finally, number 15, impulse purchases at checkout. You're at the register, waiting in line, and suddenly there are small items placed right at your eye level. Candy, magazines, phone chargers. Most of these are overpriced and completely unnecessary. But the store is counting on you making impulse purchases while you're waiting. Avoid the register area, or go through self-checkout if you can. Just this one habit change can save you hundreds of dollars a year. These small impulse purchases add up more than you'd think. So we've gone through 15 different categories of spending that are draining your finances. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Start by identifying which of these resonates most with you. Which categories do you spend the most money on without getting real value back? Pick one and stop that spending immediately. Then move to the next one. Small changes compound over time, and the money you save from cutting out wasteful spending can go toward things that actually matter to you. Building an emergency fund, investing, paying off debt, or working toward a goal you actually care about. Your future self will thank you for making these changes today. If this video helped you realize where your money's been going, please like it and let me know in the comments which of these wasteful spending categories you're guilty of. I'm genuinely curious which one resonates most with you and your spending habits. And if you want more videos about personal finance, saving money, and building wealth, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.